This waste of money, but I couldn't help myself. I'm making content for you guys. You know? Oh my god, did I get my first secret? Give me 1 second. My apologies, I was actually incorrect. I got the anteater. It's not my absolute favorite. It's quite cute. Hello, welcome back to another vlog. I took an unexpected hiatus over Christmas, New Year's, just to have a little bit of chill time and get all refreshed for 2026. I hope you had a lovely Christmas and New Year's break. It is currently Sunday afternoon and I need to pick my next book to read. I did a little YouTube shorts and I've also started a bookstagram called Brooke McQuaid Reads if you're into reading, where I went through the 26 books I want to read in 2026. I was going to film a long video for YouTube about this, but I thought we could just condense it. So I'll overlay the 26 books here that I want to read this year, and I think I should pick one of those as my next read from my shelves. I did a video in 2025 of the 25 books I want to read, and I have to admit that I was not very good at getting through those, so I really want to prioritize that this year. So I thought we could pick a new book, chill out, get changed into some comfier clothes, read a little bit, and then I might go to Pilates tonight, so I'll bring you along for that as well. It's probably going to be quite a chatty vlog, getting back into everyday life. I have a few updates to give you because I did start a reading journal and a 2026 journal, so I will talk you through that a bit later on. But for now, let's actually pick what book I want to read next. I have shortlisted to 5 options. So we have 2 kind of general fictions, fantasy, and then 2 romances. My most recent read was actually Caught Up, which is the 3rd book in the Windy City series. So that was a romance, but these are the options. I'm going to talk them through, then hopefully I can decide what I want. First, I have In Your Dreams by Sarah Adams. Pros is this is a very easy romance. I like this author's writing style. The only con is that I did actually recently pick this up, so like maybe I should prioritize some of the older books on my TBR, but it does look quite easy to read. Like, it's only 350 pages, so that is good. I do have Emily Wild's Compendium of Lost Tales. This is like a cozy fantasy. It's the 3rd book in a trilogy, so this would finish off a series. I really do want to prioritize getting through series this year too before I start a new series, so that is an option. I'm just not sure. It is Sunday afternoon, so we could do cozy vibes. The only thing is that these books kind of give me a little bit more of a winter feel, so that's the con there. The 2 general fictions that we have Blue Sisters and The Wedding People, so these are both general fiction. Blue Sisters, my understanding is you're following quite a few sisters. I believe there's 4 of them, and you see how they've dealt with like addiction and family dramas and all of that. I have heard very good things, and I do quite enjoy a general fiction family dynamics book, so that is one of the options. I also have The Wedding People by Alison Espach. This had its moment late last year. This book is about this lady who is the only one staying in a hotel that is not part of a wedding, so the rest of the hotel is booked out by the wedding people, hence the name. And the woman is actually there for not very good reasons. She is very depressed and is looking for an out, sadly. I believe that the bride then finds out about it and really wants to stop that from happening, and then there's like a little connection of friendship. So that is an option, another general fiction book. I believe this isn't too long either, like just over 350, like 370 pages. And then this beautiful covered book. So If It Makes You Happy by Julie Oliver. I've just heard really good things about it. It has a little quote here by B.K. Borison, who I do enjoy. I don't really know what this is about, to be very honest with you, but it is giving fall. Also, for a romance, this one is quite long. It is almost 490 pages, so that's a pretty long romance. Maybe I should keep this one for fall, so we'll get rid of that. I'm tossing up between the 2 general fictions, Wedding People and Blue Sisters. I think I'm actually going to go with Blue Sisters. It is just speaking to me, so I'm going to get changed into something comfier and then start this book. And I'm excited to knock one off the 26 books in 2026. I am back from work for the day and I wanted to give you a little reading update. So I started this yesterday before I went off to Pilates. It's called Blue Sisters by Coco Malors. She is the same author of Cleopatra and Frankenstein. I believe that's what it's called. And I'm loving it. I'm 60 pages in so far. You're following three sisters who are mourning the death of their fourth sister, and it takes place on the 1 year anniversary of that sister's death. The chapters are set in different sisters' point of views, and you're just following how they are dealing and coping with the grief. That touches on addiction, alcoholism, and a few other challenging topics. So maybe check the trigger warnings if those are triggering topics for you. But the way it is written is so beautiful. So on the 1 year anniversary, their parents advised that they are going to sell the childhood home. So the three sisters must reconvene in New York and reconnect after a year. And it's just following how they're processing grief and how it looks different in different people's minds. I apologize for my cat meowing in the background. I don't know if I explained it really well, but it is such a beautiful story. I'm loving it so far. I feel like it's going to be quite a deep read, but thoroughly enjoying it. I also wanted to show you my 2026 journal and my reading journal. It's the first time I've ever done a reading journal, so excited for that. So my 2026, this is its little cover page. I made like a screensaver on Canva of all my goals, so I popped that there. And then I've got like a reflection page and my ins and outs. I don't want to go through that because that's personal. But then we have a bingo, so things that I want to achieve this year. The one that's coloured in already is a tennis tournament, which I played 2 weekends ago now. And then there's other things. So there's like travel to a new country, complete 75 soft, get a skin check, watch a new TV series. So it can be all sorts of random things. And then on here we have 75 soft. I made a TikTok about this, but these are my rules for it. There's intentional exercise daily. It doesn't have to be a certain time limit. It's just got to be intentional. I have to do my skincare morning and night, floss my teeth morning and night, generally healthy. It doesn't have to be a diet. I don't have to be overly restrictive. I just want to be a bit more mindful of what I eat. No drinking alcohol Monday to Thursday. Stretching every day because I am a sore, stiff girl. And post content daily. So that can either be Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, anything like that. I am only on day 5 now because I didn't count Thursday or Friday because I didn't get my exercise done. I'm not too strict. Like, I want to get it done consecutively, but I've actually been injured the last week. So it wasn't a great start to the challenge, but I'm feeling reinvigorated this week. And then I have a little spread of the start of my tennis tournament, but that's all that's in my 2026 journal so far. But my reading journal, I'm so happy with this, how this turned out. So cover page has a picture of me holding books, and it just says my reading journal on there. And then I have a yearly tracker. So over here there's 100 boxes, so that I can shade in a box as I go. My goal, to be honest, is about 75, not 100, but we'll see how we go because I have a very long TBR, which brings us to this page. So this is my physical TBR as of 2025. So any books that carry over from last year, and it is long. I believe there's 117 books on it, which is terrible. So I need to get reading and I need to stop buying things. The next page, I have a monthly tracker, so at the end of each month, I can fill in how many books I've read so far. I'm currently on my 3rd book for the year, so 3rd for January. I have another bingo page, but this one related to reading, obviously. So I have on here, I realised I actually coloured in the wrong one, but that is non-fiction. I should have coloured in audiobooks, so I have to read a non-fiction one since I've already coloured it in. But I have here, like, finish a series, read a Taylor Jenkins read, a reread, finish a book in a day, all sorts of fun ideas. If you want me to go through more details, let me know and I can definitely do that. We then have the 26 books I want to read in 2026, and one of them is actually Blue Sisters. So once I finish that, I can colour that in, which I'm very excited about. The books I've bought this year, I've already bought 2 books and I'm picking another one up in 2 weeks. So that's where I'm going to keep those. My series tracker, and I'm shading in how many I've read of the series, and then the remaining boxes are how many I have left to go. I want to get into reading classics. Not too many, but on my TBR this year I've got 2. I have Dracula and Pride and Prejudice. So this is a little page where I can print out any classics that I have. And then we have book club. My first book club book was The Survivors by Jane Harper, so I've got that one there. I think I gave it a 3.75. I really loved it. I just wish the ending was dragged out a bit more. And then it is empty from there, but we'll put like January spread on the next few pages of all the books that I read. But I'm so happy with how it turned out. This is the first year doing it, and I'm very happy with that. I need to stop chatting and I need to go do some exercise because it is 75 soft and I have to get into it. It's also Monday, so we have to start off the week to a good start. So I'll bring you along to the gym. Apologize, I've been a bad vlogger. I don't think I've checked in with you since maybe Tuesday, but Wednesday evening I had tennis. I got the all clear from the physio to go back. I think I mentioned earlier in the vlog that I was battling a shoulder injury, but all clear to go back to tennis, which was nice. And then yesterday I went to Pilates with my mum. So that's all you've missed. I have now made it to the end of the week, which I'm so happy about. This week has felt a little bit long. I've just got home from work, so it's 5:30 p.m. And I think I mentioned as well earlier in the vlog that I'm doing 75 soft and I'm not allowed to drink Monday to Thursday. So I'm so excited to honestly have a sip of beer, sit out here, enjoy the sunshine, and read a little bit more of my book. I am loving Blue Sisters by Coco Mellows. I haven't read heaps this week, but I'm up to page 124, so I'm hoping to get a good chunk of it out of the way this evening and then probably finish it tomorrow. But that is the plan for my Friday evening. Nothing crazy for tonight. I'm just so excited to chill out for a little bit. We have had a change of plans, as you can probably guess from the makeup and the change of outfits, but my partner and I have decided since it's Friday, let's go out for dinner and a drink instead. So I'm gonna bring you along for dinner. Let's go. We are back from our evening out, and I did, of course, stop at the bookshops. The one that I stop at late night is Planet Books in Northbridge, and I picked up Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have not actually read anything by her. I have The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I also have Daisy Jones, and I have also ordered in Carrie Soto because Carrie Soto is back as about a tennis player, and I really want to read a tennis player, general fic or romance. So now I own 4 of her books and I'm yet to pick one up. But I just feel like I'm going to really enjoy her storytelling. Everyone that has read all of her books raves about them. I think maybe my next book should be The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and then I could read Atmosphere. My understanding is this is about a female astronaut back in the 1980s, and I think that there's a little bit of a love story. I think the love story might be queer, but don't quote me on that. I don't know too much about it. But I'm very excited to add this to my TBR. Then, because I'm trying to save my money and buying a book was not enough, I did indeed purchase a Sunny Angel. And yes, I'm being sarcastic here. This, waste of money, but I couldn't help myself. So I got the Sunny Angel Animal Series version 4. I believe I only have the lion. So hopefully you can see the options on camera here. But I would obviously love a secret or a Robbie. I don't have any secrets yet. But otherwise, I would love a hippopotamus or the calico cat. The alpaca's also cute. So those are the ones that I want. I don't think I have one on here that I hate. There's definitely a few that I don't particularly like, but I don't hate them. So let's open this. I feel like if I open it on YouTube too, kind of like I'm making content for you guys. You know, it's fine. Okay, I don't think it is a lion, so that's good. Oh my god, look. Oh my god, did I get my first secret? Give me 1 second. My apologies, I was actually incorrect. I got the anteater. I don't think that I've seen anybody get the anteater. It's not my absolute favorite, but I do prefer it more than the horse, which was an option on here, and a few of the other ones on here. It's quite cute. I have not seen the anteater very frequently. I'm very excited to add this little guy to my little animal collection. I like collecting the animal versions. I just recently saw that there's going to be another animal series that has little pink clothes on that I'm very excited to get a couple of them. But he's so cute, I have to say. He makes me feel happy. I'm going to go add him to my bookshelf and then chill for the rest of the evening.